Okay, so this is going to be the streamlined version of this play session. So right now I'm hopped on my Weaver. This is where we start. We're going to run up the path. And on the left side, when we get to the top, is going to be the castle. We're going to enter the castle because in the castle is currently where we can get our first materium. So we're going to run up this way here. Jump across the rocks. Go on into the castle. And there we go. Okay, we're in the castle. On the left side here, where the big statue is, the big exemplar guy, there will be a big giant glowing orb thing if you haven't seen it yet. That's where everybody's like masked up. I had already touched it with my exemplar. Oh, there it is. I just got another one. I don't know if you can get another one, more than one or what, but I got one. It might be if you just sit on that Joker, you might keep being able to get him. I don't know. But either case, for all relevant purposes, we're going to go outside and do the basics of what we can do besides that right now. We're going to start by getting a bow. To get a bow, we need to go up where the harvestable trees are. They glow, and they're up in this region right here. These little ones. We're on our axe by default, which to get, if you weren't on your axe, you'd click the number 1, run up there, and just start left-clicking away on these trees. Just hold it, chop it down, steady but surely. We should need 2 in order to go ahead and get a bow crafted, and then we need another 2 for every 5 arrows that we're going to need. We're going to need at least 2, 3 or so arrows in order to get venison and the deer meat if we want to craft a couple little food items that they have. We'll do that, but then I want to test something because it shows wolf pelts as something that you would use for crafting an item, but I can't find any wolves on the map, but I think I might know why. I've got a secret maybe. Or, not a secret, I have a hunch. We're going to test that hunch out when I'm done with these basic tasks. Okay, we've got one more tree to get. Energy. I need you faster. Okay, one more. There we go. We got 12 wood. That should be plenty for our purposes. So there's little farmhouse over to the side where we want to go. Take this moment and we will quick get wheat. Okay, so real quick, if you haven't seen this yet, you're not certain what you do, we're going to go ahead and click 3, pull out our sickle, and we're going to harvest all of this wheat. Because we need the wheat in order to make flour, and we need the flour in order to make bread. And we need the bread to go along with venison for a meal thing that you can make, which I guess is supposed to go ahead and restore your food bar, but when I tested it earlier, it didn't seem to make my food bar go up, so I'm not exactly certain what the deal was with that, but either case, we're going to do it anyways, because it's something that you can do. You know what? There we go. Let's turn on the flashlight. You turn on your little lantern flashlight thing with the letter F on your keyboard. Super fancy, I know, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so we harvested all of that wheat. We're going to plant another field. So to do so, now that we grabbed all that wheat, we have seeds. Click number 4, and we will put seeds down on each spot. Very simple mechanic, but it works, and I appreciate that. targeted the wrong one. I love that wind sound. Like, it makes me chilly. I used to play Neverwinter Nights on a server, and it would always make me cold in the icy areas when the wind was going. Okay, so now we got these 25 here. We'll put water on them. That was the start of the growing process for these seeds. That way, I can harvest more wheat if I need to. I think I should have enough. Well, actually, no, I won't have enough because I only harvested. I only harvested 25 wheat. Need at least, I believe, 60. And in case I didn't mention it, number 2 brought you over to water. Probably already figured that out based on the other things that I already communicated in the same process, but just making sure. So now let's harvest this junk down. With 3, we're going to swap the sickle. Okay, we got 25 more seeds. Let's pull out the seeds with 4. Put them back down. And plant them. This is the future of play to earn. You will have your farm plots, and you will be like, okay, put down the seeds in a large number of area, water the seeds, harvest the seeds, repeat. Do that for X number of hours and be like, oh, look at my bounty of harvest. I've made all these now loaves of bread and stuff off of it. Sell it to people so they can do epic raiding. Water. Just remember, epic adventurers need to eat too. Nothing like having a good meal, potentially a good last meal before going to fight a dragon. Or some other horrific beast. Okay, pop the sickle back out on 3. And we'll chop this junk down. That'll put us at 75 wheat. And that will be enough. Because I should only need 60 wheat. It helps to aim properly on the space that you're attempting to whack with the sickle. There we go, 75 wheat. So now we're going to take the wheat over here to the mill. And position ourselves somewhere right about here. And to convert it to flour. There we go. Now we have 6 flour. I'll leave it on that. We can run inside the building here. Come to the wood oven. And bake bread, not break bread. Oh my goodness, words. Not break bread, but bake bread. We got 2 things of bread. I'll come back later to eat. Now that we have the wood, we're going to go to over here. We need sinew, that's right. Okay. Deer meat and deer meat. Okay. There's a corpse, a deer corpse that I missed. that everybody needs to pick up. This is my apologies. You should have grabbed this right away. You loot the corpse. That gives you a deer pelt and deer meat. Now with that deer pelt, deer meat, whatever, we can come over here and we can make the sinew. I should have grabbed that earlier. I wasn't thinking. It's my bad. My apologies. Okay. So back over here. Okay. R to produce sinew. So we now have a sinew. So we can come over here with the wood and the sinew. We can make our bow. Craft one bow. And we have enough to make some arrows. We're going to do R to make arrows. Arrows. I'll make as many arrows as it'll let us. Which, let's see here. How much wood I got left? Okay, got 25 arrows. That should be plenty. Now we're going to jump across this. Over. So, we will run back over by the deer. And with number 5, we will pull out our bow on the keyboard. Number 5. We need to take out both a buck and regular deer. There we go. So now we should be able to harvest this. Out of my way, I'm trying to loot these deer. Unless you want to end up like the rest of them. Okay, deer pelt, deer meats. Okay. I think I got it. We'll find out. Should have gone what was needed. It's dark now. Which direction? Okay, away from the castle. Back to the little farmhouse. Whew, that was a big jump. Okay, so here we need 2 buckskins and a wolf pelt to make jerkin. But a lot of people can't find wolf pelts. I have an idea where we get that. But first we're going to craft, well, we're going to craft a buckskin. It's R. So we got one of those. And we'll come back over here. We're going to make venison with E. And now we've got venison and bread. But before we cook it, we're going to rest on the bed. That'll put our sleepiness bar, rested bar, whatever, back up a chunk. So it's now back to near full. Well, it's back actually is like full. Okay, so now if we position ourselves properly on the cauldron, or the hearth, E to cook, and bread, venison, 35 energy, so we're going to eat that and see what happens. Ate it. Oh, no, we got a trencher. Okay. I have no idea exactly... Do we go to the table and, like, eat it, maybe? Huh? No. I don't actually know what to do with the trencher at this point. But, you know, whatever. We have the trencher for something. Maybe we can interact with some of these other things here differently. Other than sleep. I don't think so. Either case, we have a trencher on us. Ooh, wait, what was that? Oh, that was just sleep again. Okay, so that is making flour, making bread, how to get your wheat, make, put down the seeds, water them, the plant, and restart that process. Getting wood to make bow and arrows and hunt down the deer. We are now going to go hunt the giant. It's a little bit darker than I want to fight him right now, but that's okay. We're going to just find his location and then wait till it's a little bit brighter. Because I've got a feeling, I've got a thought that Raylan also supported that that giant looked like maybe he has like wolf skins or something on him, and maybe if we